Hello everyone and welcome to my The Young and the Restless Soapy Stories channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. The Young and the Restless. Victor hears what he was never meant to. Abby and Dumas' conversation unravels a shocking secret that changes everything. In Genoa City, where secrets are currency and power shifts like sand in a windstorm, Victor Newman has always kept one rule above all: never let anyone outmaneuver you, especially family. But this week, that rule is tested when a seemingly innocent conversation between his daughter Abby and the enigmatic Aristotle Dumas exposes a devastating secret that could destroy the Newmans from the inside. What starts as an overheard whisper turns into a truth so explosive, even Victor, the Black Knight himself, is shaken. Cloud with rain, the setup, a rainy day and a restless mind. It begins with a restless night. Victor, sleepless and irritated by a lack of updates from his private investigator trailing Dumas, decides to take matters into his own hands. He heads into Newman Tower early, before the building comes alive with assistants, boardroom meetings, and family drama. He's sipping coffee in his office when he notices something unusual on the hallway security monitor: Abby Newman walking into a side conference room with Aristotle Dumas. Victor narrows his eyes. Why would his daughter, owner of society, former co-CEO of Chancellor Winters, and someone generally cautious about Dumas, be meeting with him in secret? And why in a room without windows? His instincts take over. Quietly, Victor moves through the hallway, stops just beside the frosted glass doors of the conference room, and listens. What he hears will change everything. Microphone the conversation he wasn't meant to hear. Dumas' voice is calm,
low,
serious. "You're sure you want to talk about this here?" he asks Abby. "I don't have a choice," she replies. "The truth is coming out whether we control it or not." Victor leans in. Every muscle in his body tightens. Dumas sighs. "I never meant to involve you in this." "You didn't," Abby says. "It started before I was even born." Victor's heart skips. Dumas continues. "I've kept quiet for decades, Abby. But now that I know the full story, what your father did, I can't carry it alone anymore." There's a beat of silence. Then Abby says the words that drop like thunder in Victor's ears. "You're my real father, aren't you?" Bomb the bombshell. Victor stumbles backward. His mind races. What did she just say? In the room, Dumas answers, his voice cracking. "I didn't want you to find out this way."
but yes.
"I am." Abby is near tears. "And you've known for how long?" "I suspected for years," Dumas says. "But after your mother died, I found the letters. The ones she never sent. She wrote about a night in Paris. A mistake. She said she loved Victor, but it was me she couldn't forget." Victor freezes.
Paris.
Ashley. It all floods back. The business trip, the gala, the wine, the argument. Ashley had stormed off that night, furious. He never asked where she went. Never cared. He thought she came back the next morning having cooled off. She came back carrying a secret. DNA, the backstory. Dumas explains that after running DNA comparisons through an encrypted lab, one not connected to Newman or Chancellor, the results were undeniable. Abby's paternity doesn't match Victor. It matches him. Aristotle Dumas. A man Victor has tried to destroy. A man now claiming his daughter. "And I didn't come to take her away from you," Dumas says. "I just wanted her to know the truth." Abby is shaking. "You've been at war with my family for months, and now you say you're part of it." "I never wanted war," Dumas says. "I wanted peace. I wanted identity." Victor, outside the door, clenches his fist. This isn't just a lie. It's betrayal. By Ashley, by Abby, and by fate itself. Wilted flower. Victor's silent breakdown. Back in his office, Victor is stone still. The door is closed. His desk untouched. He stares out the window. His legacy, the one he spent decades building, just fractured.
Abby.
His beautiful, determined daughter. Not his daughter, by blood. A man he despises is her true father. And she knew. Firecracker, the fallout begins. Later that day, Victor summons Abby. She enters warily. "I know," he says before she even sits. Her face falls. "I overheard," he adds, "the conversation with Dumas." She sits, her hands folded tightly. "I wasn't hiding it. I was processing." Victor's voice is low, controlled, but boiling. "For how long?" 3 months, she admits. "Since Mom's letter surfaced." 3 months, he repeats hollowly. "And you didn't tell me." "I didn't know how," she says. "You'd hate me." "I don't hate you," Victor says. "But I hate what this is doing to our family." Balance scale, legal, financial, and emotional chaos. Victor quietly calls Michael Baldwin. "I want to know what legal rights Dumas thinks he has. If he tries to use this to claim any part of Newman." Michael is shocked. "Victor, are you telling me Abby may not be your daughter? Biologically?" "No," Victor says. "But she's still my daughter." Abby, meanwhile, confides in Devin and Lily. She explains that she's in turmoil, not because she doesn't love Victor, but because part of her always felt different. Like there was a missing piece, she tells Devin. "And now I'm scared to pick a side." Brain Dumas dilemma. Dumas is approached by Tucker McCall, who senses leverage. "So," Tucker says, "you're not just a Newman enemy. You're a Newman parent." "Not interested," Dumas replies. "Oh, I think you are," Tucker grins. "You've been playing chess. This is check." But Dumas refuses. He's not looking to inherit a company. He's looking to reconnect with the daughter he never knew he had. Handshake, a tentative truce. In the park, Abby meets Dumas again. They talk for hours. He shows her the letters Ashley wrote. Never mailed, never read. "I loved her," Dumas says.
Once.
Briefly. "But you are the best thing that ever came from it." Abby hugs him. Victor watches from a distance, hidden behind the trees. A single tear falls. Performing arts final scene. Victor's quiet resolve. At the ranch, Nikki finds Victor in the dark, holding a photo of Abby as a baby. "She's still yours," Nikki says gently. "I know," Victor replies. "But it feels like something was stolen from me." Nikki takes his hand. "Maybe," she says, "it's time we stop fighting fate and start building something new." Victor turns to the fire. His legacy is shifting. And for once, he doesn't know what comes next. Crystal Ball coming next week on YNR. Ashley returns and confirms Dumas is Abby's father. Victor confronts Dumas in society. "You took something from me. Now I'm taking it back." Adam discovers the truth and wonders what else Victor has hidden. Victoria demands Abby step away from Newman Media. Tucker uses Abby's paternity as leverage in a boardroom coup. Nikki receives a letter from a woman claiming to be Victor's unknown child.